Today I want to teach you about something called the terror barrier. We have all encountered a terror barrier at some point in our lives, but we just didn't know what it was. However, first I want to teach you about something called the stick person in order for you to understand the terror barrier. First, you need to know that the mind is made up of two parts. We have the conscious and we have the subconscious. The third part is the body. And the body is the instrument of the mind, and it is the part that receives the vibration that motivates the results. First, let's talk about the conscious mind. The conscious mind includes the thinking, the educated, and the intellectual part. We choose our thoughts, and we have the ability to accept or reject, and we have the ability to create. The subconscious mind, on the other hand, is the powerhouse. The subconscious mind does not have the ability to accept or to reject. It can only accept ideas. It cannot differentiate between real and imagined. With a conscious mind, you are able to choose your thoughts. But with a subconscious mind, your thoughts cause your feelings. When ideas are impressed onto the subconscious mind repetitively, they become fixed in the subconscious mind, which is commonly referred to as a habit. A multitude of ideas that are fixed into the subconscious mind are referred to as a paradigm. A paradigm is a multitude of habits which are basically inherited. These ideas, which are fixed in the subconscious mind, control something we call a vibration. A vibration causes a person to feel the way they do, whether it's good or bad. We get used to the feeling that way, and then we become comfortable with it. We are programmed to let what's going on the outside control our behavior and our intellect. What we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, and what we touch are our senses. Our mind perceives them like little antennas. The conscious intellectual mind has perception. It has the will, the imagination, the memory, the intuition, and the reason. And we need to learn how to use these in order to send paradigms on their way. You change your vibration and you will get different results. The state of vibration in your body makes you act in a certain way, which produces your results. Your actions produce results, and your feelings change your vibration. Your thoughts affect your feelings, which change your vibration. Your vibrations affect your actions, which then give you results. Now that you know about the stick person and the conscious and subconscious mind, you will be able to understand the terror barrier. Anytime you're setting a goal which results in you skipping a couple of rungs on the ladder of success, you will run up against what is called the terror barrier. Whenever you go to make any type of major change in your life, you are moving out of your comfort zone. When you move out of your comfort zone, it causes you to run into the terror barrier. With any major change in your behavior, the terror barrier will automatically come between you and what you desire. You can step back into your safety zone and continue and experience the same results year after year, or you can be courageous and you can experience the growth that you have been seeking. There are 4 steps in the dealing with growth and the terror barrier. We have number 1, which is bondage. This person is getting X-type results they do not want. The results are caused by the X-type conditioning in the subconscious mind, and even though the person has the ability to choose whatever thoughts they want, they continue to create from the power that flows in their mind, which is X-type thoughts. Now, step 2 is reason. This person continues to get X-type results, which are caused by the X-type condition. And even though on a conscious level they create an idea of living the life they do want, illustrated by the Y, Nothing in their results changes because they just deal with the why idea on a conscious level, and because they have not internalized it, they do not act on it. They can mentally see themselves with what they want. They can even think about what they want, but nothing in their life changes because they have never internalized the idea and then continue to receive X-type results. Step 3 is conflict. Now, before we cover the state of conflict, it's important for us to bring to your attention again that the ideas a person is emotionally involved with control the vibration they are in. Vibration on a conscious level is referred to as a feeling, and although the results they are getting are what they do not want, they feel comfortable in the vibration they're in because they have been living with it every day of their life. The moment the Y-type idea is impressed upon the X-type conditioning, the electrical system in the individual's body goes haywire, and they are in an XY vibration. Worry, fear, and anxiety strike. The worry on a conscious level, the fear on a subconscious level, and the anxiety on a physical level. These three hit so fast and with such impact, the result is the individual's mind is in a terrible state. Why? The new Y idea is driving them ahead, and the X idea is driving them back. However, the conflict is unbearable. They cannot move ahead, they don't want to go back, and they cannot stay where they are now. Going ahead is the answer to a life they want. However, a lack of understanding of exactly what is taking place inside of a person causes the person to retreat to familiar territory. They quickly bounce off the terror barrier all the way back to bondage and then rationalize to themselves that it is a good place to be. That place is their comfort zone. Now, understanding permits a person to step forward into growth and freedom. The doubt, fear, and anxiety have not left. However, through understanding or study, they know that if they persist, it will leave. So by continually getting involved with the why idea and acting on it in spite of fear, over a relatively short period of time, that conditioning changes and they are now living in a brand new world. When a person is facing the terror barrier, various negative limiting thoughts are flashing upon their mind, and although they can see on the screen of their mind the good that they desire, they have absolutely no idea where these resources are going to come from that are needed to move forward. The greatest deterrent that is stopping a person from going through the terror barrier to freedom is ignorance. This process causes such discomfort that their conscious attention becomes focused on the negative side of the situation, and as a result, the negative side of life. Ignorance leads to everything a person does not want, while knowledge puts you on the path that we are all meant to follow. With ignorance, doubt and worry registers on a conscious level, and as a doubt is internalized, it causes fear on a subconscious level. That fear must be expressed the only way it can be, through the body. The body moves into a vibration more commonly referred to as anxiety. People do not express anxiety, it is internalized. The anxiety is suppressed. The suppression turns into depression. Depression is actually anger turned inward. The depression turns into disease. The disease expressed in the body causes the body to break down and move into a state better known as disintegration. However, knowledge puts you on a path that you are meant to follow. The opposite of doubt and worry is understanding. It exists on a conscious level. Understanding leads to an emotional state, which is faith. Faith is expressed on a physical level as well-being. That's a good vibration. Well-being is never suppressed. It is expressed. The individual is sending out good energy into the universe, and of course, the universe rewards them by sending like energy back. That expression is what leads to momentum. The momentum is commonly referred to as a state of acceleration. All this happens because the body is in a vibration that is the polar opposite to disease. It is at ease. That enables a person to continue moving in a creative vibration. Now, a great quote from Joseph Campbell states, "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek." What does that mean? Simply put, that which you are afraid of doing or following through with is the one thing that will bring you real success and satisfaction. It's okay to be afraid, because that only means that you will try harder to reach that goal, and in return you will gain the biggest reward. And it all happens because you decided to confront your terror barrier and move away from the paradigms that have held you back. You are strong, and you can do anything you set your mind to.